Hey, what's up, everyone? So, hold on. Is this working? Okay. I want to make sure it was working. So, good morning, everyone. Good Friday the 13th, 2020. So, it's definitely going to be looking like already one of those days. Everything is so far kind of been off the wall, off the rails, whatever you want to call it. It's currently 55 degrees outside, so it's not too bad temperature wise. Thankfully, the strong storms missed us yesterday, so that is some good news. But things this morning, it's already been a crazy day. My daddy had to backtrack on his job and go back. He left something at the travel center, and then he had to go back 20 miles and backtrack and kind of mess up some of his time. It's complicated anymore with truck driving. The way everything is, it's very complex, very complicated. The timing is crazy, but Mama, she drank more cranberry juice, which obviously that's not a cure-all. She did the best she could. She's doing the best she can do. I brought her the cranberry juice that I'd gotten yesterday, and I brought her a cold bottle of water in there, and she woke up and said, "You brought me another cold bottle of water." I said, "Yeah, I did," while she was resting. And so, there's been several crazy things, but I like to keep my ME stuff separate from other types of videos. Uh, so I guess I'll call this a redo. Everything's been kind of off the charts, but hopefully this Friday the 13th will be okay. Daddy's been going through those same pains. Every bump he hits hurts his side, the right side. Thinking about getting a second opinion on that. I've had several individuals tell me do not let the doctor perform a biopsy because their family members had bad issues with that, and it became terminal and fatal after they had that done. So I'm reconsidering on that, and I'm sure so is he and Mama. But my mama, someone said for her to drink plenty of water and exercise a lot. She drinks water all the time. I mean, that's all she drinks is water. Anything else she drinks hurts her side the moment she takes a sip of it. As far as sugary drinks or anything with caffeine in it, she can't drink coffee, no espresso or coffee or even juices, even some juices. She can drink apple juice sometimes and some, every once in a while, some V8 Splash, but V8 Splash most of the time hurts her side. She'll drink a little bit. She'll drink a little bit of of orange juice, the no acid orange juice. That's what we have to drink. But if anyone has any suggestions on how to, I don't know what happened in the last video I uploaded. I guess became, I don't know, it's just gone. So I'm redoing this. But it's good news because he found the papers anyway and everything. He found the papers and all of that. But it's really hard seeing your parents go through those types of situations, especially when you've gone through pain your entire life. Myself, I've got some stories that are very emotionally deep that I went through, all the way from elementary up to high school. And that's just the way things were. But right now, if you could extend your positive energy and prayers and everything toward my mama and daddy and myself, but mostly them because I don't know. I mean, he can't handle his truck driving job that way. Every bump he hits hurts his side. And my mama, she exercises when she can. She can barely lift a leg. The bladder and the kidneys hurt her extremely bad. See, they used to give Bactrim at the doctor's office. They used to give that when she was in pain. Not anymore. They won't do that. They used to give antibiotics. That's what that is, an antibiotic. They also used to every once in a while give something for pain, and they give a steroid shot, an antibiotic shot. They say they're not allowed to do that anymore. All our meds came from China. Due to all this bull crap that's going on, can't get that. I think they're thinking about going and getting our medications from India. Why can't we make our own stuff? But it's America, for crying out loud. I mean, think about it. But, and then you got people saying to get the, use the CBD stuff. Now, she was really desperate and went to this place. The only place you could get was a stupid vape shop. And we got some CBD stuff to try to help that. And he said, I don't know if I trust it. It was just liquid. It was not even, it tasted like it was just regular oil. She was better off using the, she tried this, let's see, it was she used this other oil that was, bottom line, hemp oil and CBD oil that we tried doesn't do crap. And some people call into that special doctor. He's a, as they would say, African American. This black doctor. Which I don't know why they say that, because none of them lived in Africa now. They're all American now. So, I mean, whatever. But I don't get into the whole race thing. We're all just here as one people living in this world. We need to get along, be nice to each other, no matter what your race, no matter what your background, color, creed, belief, whatever your background is. Get the heck along, Get along. Love each other. Put out positive energy and love. But instead, right now, we're being bombarded with fear and anxiety to the point where we can't focus on love and elevate our consciousness. And they make it sound like a bunch of hippy-dippy dingbat stuff, and they won't talk about that. They make it sound like, oh, it's just a bunch of hippie crap. No, and it's not all just that. It is, love is a powerful, powerful energy. Love is a very powerful energy. And this world needs to focus on it more. I mean, I don't care if you're white, black, American, any type of American, whatever, Native American, Hispanic or Spanish, European, Chinese, get along. We're all in this world together. Might as well get along, for crying out loud. But anyway, it has been kind of a crazy day as far as everything, forgetting or losing things kind of going vergachsta, as Krusty the Clown would say. Oh boy. It's been a crazy day, kids. Such a crazy day, man. Anyway, yeah. Hey, man, it's been crazy, man. Everything being flip-floppity, going crazy here, there. Politicians talking stupid. Everyone no one getting along. Coronavirus spreading everywhere, man. It's been crazy, man. I think we should all just sit back and take a puff of life, man. Breathe in, inhale the love of life. I don't do any of that, but never even touched marijuana in my life, but some people say that stuff helps. I mean, we can't get it around here in Tennessee legally anyway. And another thing is that was funny though to think about. It's like license registration. Isn't it on the back of the car, man? Is it not on the back of the car? Yeah, it should be right back on the back of the car. Oh, man. They were still really funny. Might as well laugh. Laughter is a good medicine as well. They say laughter is a really good medicine, and it is. It's good. We've laughed a lot together. We've had a lot of good times. Just laughed and had fun. That was the water bottle, but I just, we need prayers and love at this time. We really do. And any donations can help out. Because Other YouTubers have been talking to me for prayers, for medical needs, just appliances and medical needs and everything just going out. We know the feeling, believe me. The same thing, I'm not going to sit here and list all of it. It would be a waste of my time to list everything that's gone out and messed up and that is out and not working, this, that, or the other, blah, blah, blah. It'd be a waste of my time to sit here and just list all of that and state the things that are and are not right and all of that. But what I do is ME stuff and world news and truth, where truth is due. So let's try to, I don't understand why we don't focus collectively. Let's focus. We need to all focus instead of, let me tell you something right now. I started thinking about this yesterday. It's good to be precautious without a doubt. Prepared and precautious. And cautious. Take precaution and be cautious. But when you start elevating fear and your mind's, the adrenal glands kick in and you start getting this adrenaline and then this fear energy kicks in, that fear gives negative entities and energies a chance to invade, and your body becomes more dark, more depressed, more fearful, more angry. And you're spreading more of that negativity there's already too much of in this world as it is. And think about when I started thinking about this yesterday. The media has everyone all in a frenzy and a tizzy over this virus. Now it's good to be concerned because this is not a good thing. It's been over 100 years since we've seen anything like this. This is an epidemic. But here's the thing. If we start fearing and making ourselves worry ourselves to death, we're going to start, the chemicals are going to start kicking in our brain of fear, and the adrenal glands are going to kick in, and then our body's immune system is going to weaken more than it already is, and we already have a hugely weak immune system. My parents and I, especially myself and my mom, our weak system, our immune system is super weak. And if worldwide people start focusing negatively, and they start fearing more and more, and fearing, that's going to weaken their immune system. So fear weakens the immune system, in my opinion. And your body's going to be more susceptible to incoming toxins, and viruses, not carcinogens. That's with smoke. It's just an opinion of mine. So we need to try to elevate our level of thinking. And another thing, I'm using this Bitech mic, so I hope it's picking this up. If it's not, then oh my goodness, I hope it is. We're going through a tough time right now. Couldn't count the number of things happening. I'm not going to list them all because it would be a waste of my time. But I know, as many people have shared with me, believe me, my mama, she tries to exercise. She even tries to get me to exercise. I don't do that enough, but she tries to get me to exercise and do these exercises to help my body, help my muscles strengthen and stretch my muscles and things, and help with my sciatic nerve pains, just like she goes through. But she has to use 2 canes many times. One moment she's okay, so, and the next moment she's not. And she'll go through those pains and suffering, kidney, bladder, everything. And she will barely be able to lift a leg. And then she'll be so again. And it comes and goes. The inflammation comes and goes. But yet, it's something, I wish that she could get antibiotics from the doctors. But the doctors will not give her antibiotics. They want her to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars on testing and all kinds of work, and still don't give you anything. But she just won't do that, and I don't blame her. I understand. She drinks water all the time. She's almost out of what the antibiotics they did give her for the last time. They told her it'd be the last time they would ever be able to give them to her. It's just wrong. I've had people telling me that they can't even get antibiotics or pain medication from the dentist anymore. That's how bad the system is. Last time I went to the dentist about a year ago, or maybe 2, I don't even know. They told me that they won't be able to give that next time. They won't be able to give antibiotics or pain medication. ERs don't even give people anything anymore. It's ridiculous. The medical system, that's something that really needed to be focused on. And I will admit, this administration, previous administration, the one before that, even, none of them have been focusing on the medical system like they should. At least back in 2005, my granny had TennCare and Medicare, Medicaid, and all of that. They took care of her needs. Even though that was under Bush, they still did. And then after he signed certain bills and certain things, it just went downhill. And don't even get me started about the previous. And this one either. They've all... It's... After this whole virus thing, we see the true colors of everything. They're not doing enough. But we can't let, out of chaos, come control. We can't let that continue to be the case. So, it's that we've been going through a lot. We've been going through quite a bit ourselves, and I want you to all keep us in your prayers. My daddy, it depends upon his livelihood. Our livelihood depends upon whether he can drive the truck, and his side and body has been hurting, upper right side, and it's all been hurting. Every bump that he hits kills his side and body, and Mama has been going through so much as well, and for so long now. And doctors don't even believe her, though. But we've got to try to focus. This whole world as a whole is going to keep going downhill more if people don't start focusing on positivity instead of the negativity, and raising that into a positive vibration instead of the negativity. Because if they don't, that fear is going to cause a weakened immune system more than we already have. So, anyway, I just thought I'd share. It's been one crazy day already. Things have been lost and then gotten back, and then pains, suffering. Mama has alleviated slightly. She used the heat pad, the ice pack. Used some of that. She's looking for some of the they are always talking about that cannabis stuff on TV, but we can't get that anyway. It's not even legal here. Plus, we don't want anything that's going to make us sleepy. The oils and things like that. If it's going to make you sleepy in pills form, there's no way in heck she would ever smoke anything either. So that's not going to happen. My parents would never do that. But if it was some way in pill form or liquid form or something to help with pain, alleviate pain, they would do that, or Mama would, as far as, I'm sure, for pain, as much pain as she goes through. But there's something that they called painkiller, Pain Gone, some kind of a leaf from Asia at the gas station. I don't know if that's any good. Have you ever heard of that? If you have, let me know, and let me know if it's any good. So, if you've heard of it, let me know. I think I took a picture of it. It might be in this micro SD card, and I'm looking. But, yeah, it eased off, alleviated a bit, but she still goes through that major pain, and it is not pleasant. Let's see. Pain Out, 252 capsules. Now, is the white Mang Da better than the green Malay? Or is the green Malay better than the white Mang Da? See, I don't know anything about this stuff. There's the Vietnam Kratom, but there is the Pain Out. There's Pain Out. Have any of you ever heard of Pain Out? If you have, let me know if it's any good, because they have the yellow, they have the white Mang and the green Malay. It's a yellow package and a green package. So, And then they have the Club 13 crate. Yeah, Club 13 kratom. I don't know if that's any good or not either. So if any of you know anything about that stuff, let me know. She's tried the kratom in the past, but maybe it wasn't the kind that helps her. I don't know, but it didn't help us. It didn't seem to help us. We've taken ginseng. We've tried that. We've tried energy shots. These energy things. We've tried these pills for energy from the GNC with all kinds of different herbs and things in it. We've tried turmeric, or turmeric as it is in this. Yeah, turmeric. That didn't do anything for her. So if anyone has any suggestions, that would be greatly appreciated. And we would all highly appreciate that. Not only for me, now the chaga has helped out with Daddy's inflammation and swelling. Or inflammation and the scabbiness on the forehead and all of that. It's helped smooth the skin and made him feel a little bit less swollen. Actually, quite a bit less swollen. He said he feels like that the chaga was a lifesaver for that. So thank you to Kelly very much for that. And but as far as Mama's pains and his pains, Mama goes through tremendous amounts of pain. And if you all could not only say prayers, send your prayers to us for that, but also if you have any suggestions on anything that would help, please leave the suggestions. I love you all. We've tried everything we could think of. And my father also lost $400, and then it got stolen. It got taken. The cash got taken from the wallet. He left it at the travel center last week. That's what happened last week. He had saved up $400, hoping to help pay off that medical stuff. It's gone. It's gone. Someone took it. He went back, it was gone, and that was that. I don't want to talk about that anymore, but I just had to share that in the news. But my mama goes through a lot of pain, and he's starting to go through pain as well. Every bump sends him on the road, sends him into a lot of pain. Anyway, but Mama, she tries. People said exercise. She does try. But when you're already in such pain, your joints hurt so bad, your side hurts so bad, most of the time you cannot maneuver around and move around and exercise. Only every once in a while, very rarely, can she move around, and it's like a miracle when that happens. And when she does feel that way, she tries to move around, tries to exercise and things. She even tries to get me to exercise. But anyway, she wants me to be healthy. They both do. But it's difficult. They also put down, I had a copy of my medical records that we had to get my ID and everything. We had to get the medical records, and then we had to go to the health department. Then we had to go to the Social Security office, then to the DMV, and we had to get all of that situated, get my medical records, get a proof of residency, and then proof of the